oh, I was sitting here and I'm like, spirit's like around me, and I'm like, what are we sorry. It's fine, I love being myself with you guys. Okay, 24-hour message. This is something that is, they said 24-hour to 72-hour. So this weekend leading into the next week, or whenever you're seeing this, the next 24 hours to 72 hours, there's a bumblebee and a flower. That makes me think of a church song that I grew up with, which was like, I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? If you know, you know. If you know which religion that is, you know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, let's dive in. First, but wait, there's more. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here and Astrology on the other account. On my other account, where I do evolutionary astrology. If you guys want to support me and my work, the best way you can do that is subscribing to my newsletter. It's free. You get insight from me every week about the astro forecast for the week ahead. Okay, what is coming in the next 24 hours? Love. What the fuck? Oh, love is dying. Okay, whoa. What is it? Whoa, I'm so curious. Okay, so we have the Lovers, we have Death, we have the Emperor, and the Queen of Flames. Okay. Tell me about this. Okay, we're gonna read into this. I haven't read the Death card, but the Lover card here is truly like that magical union. As you can see, there's sort of this figure kissing this other figure's head, and death is new. I haven't read that in this book yet, and the interpretations of this tarot deck specifically is very different than your traditional Rider-Waite. Okay, I love that. Yeah, a logical result of deeper observations in the past, the time of changes has now come in with a newly won realization that can be put into practice. In the broader sense, death stands for the transference from one state to another. Relative to everyday life, this has to do with the physical ending of our being, that with the ending of development process in general. Here we have reached a point where we must say goodbye to the life conditions or worldviews that no longer stand up to the current points of view. Symbolically seen, this signifies making room in our life for new things by letting go of material and immaterial attachments. I feel like your idea of love in the next 72 hours is about to like vastly change. Something is like unfolding inside of you, almost like the petals of this rose. I almost feel like it's so interesting because I almost see like this rose as the center of your orbit, and it's like you're getting like a 360 view, and you're like getting to understand like, and this rose is representing how you feel in love, how you have constantly like your pattern, because I feel like the pattern has ended. So now you're just like looking at what's left. Now that I'm seeing like the operations game, you know, where you've been doing energetic operations on your heart, on the way you give and receive love, specifically that receptivity piece. And like I really, really feel this like completely new expression and understanding of what you desire in love coming forward with this time. In Death, Saturn gives us the experience that the joy which we receive by fulfilling our own material wishes is only a limited duration. Yeah, there's like this deeper view that like love, relationships only last a certain, like, I always like to tell people everything has a timeline in this physical life. Everything has a timeline. We're ruled by Saturn here in this 3D plane. And I feel you're understanding that the undercurrent of love is always present. Okay, now the Emperor and the Queen of Flames is very interesting energy. I've yet to read the Emperor card here, so we're going to dive into this. Out of the awareness of the constant presence of the eternal circle of birth and death, the insecurity that comes from the unpredictability of the natural phenomenon grows, resulting in the need for security and continuity. from the necessity of bearing the consequences that predictable cycles of natures in limited measure, the individual develops the ability to influence his environment with his framework of possibility. Emperor makes us aware for the need of instinctive knowledge and the composition of nature's laws in making decisions. It's very, I feel like this is more representative of like an actual person. And now the Queen of Flames is this female aspect of the fire element. The Queen of Flames indicates yielding to life's advancing powers and developing courage and self-confidence. I'm gonna read a little bit more. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like there's this sort of confident energy coming. Oh, speaking of confident energy coming in, come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Speaking of confident, come over here. Oh, no, don't. Oh, come here. Come on. She's shy. Maybe not very confident. Come on. But literally, my mom's dog just like showed up. Like genuine, like incoming energy in the next 72 hours. Ace of Cups at the bottom. New emotional terrain, new emotional expression, movement. The Two of Fire. I'm like trying to think of like two of Flames. I can't even picture the Rider Waite's. Two bundled rays of light come from the infinite universe and meet the limited surface of an unused area in the center of a landscape. Ooh, successful action calls for careful planning and healthy self-confidence. If in the field of tension of polar opposite, man runs the danger of being exposed to the effects of outer influences, and then he's challenged to adopt a clear position and collect his energy. I feel like, yeah, in the universe at the bottom. Gotta cover that. Gotta go like the universe. I feel like there may be outer influences that are trying to, it's not like bring you down, but they're just vibrating at like a lower expression. It's not like they don't want this thing to come in for you. It's sort of this like it doesn't make sense for them because of the old version of you have changed, the turning point, you have changed. And so a lot of the people that are in your direct reality are like afraid maybe that you're going to repeat the patterns that you've already completed, like that cycle is closed. And so Ace of Cups again, this deck is seriously so magical. It's like you're not repeating that cycle again. And we have the Devil and Strength. Yeah, like you're not repeating that cycle anymore, friends. And so when those outer influences come up in the next 72 hours, like I'm hearing like friends being like, are you sure about that? Or like doting mothers being like, but I don't want you to hurt your heart, or like whatever this is. And it might be an aspect of yourself too that really is like, I'm afraid I'm gonna repeat. And it's like just catching that Princess of Swords. And like this came out in another reading where it's like you're getting very clear on like what is for you and what is not for you. You already know what yeses are and what no's are in your life. Okay, last card, 2 cards, Ace of Swords and the Turning Point. Yeah, you're making a choice. I just literally saw you cutting off a rope that has tied you to your last experience in love, or in like, it feels like a bigger thing. And what I'm seeing is like 2 realities, and it's like you've been straddling them. And like there's like this rope and this binding connection to this past reality. And it's like, I'm so done with that. I'm so done with playing into things like that. The Star. Yeah, guys, like you're following your joy. The next 72 hours is going to be a massive like shift for you when it comes to how you relate to love, how you experience love, and you choosing love for you, who you are today now versus who you were in the past. all those patterns done. And like, I love this.